Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922 yet again. After this video, I will immediately do Third Day Fairy Tale. So, actually, Third Day, I think I'm gonna change. Well, no, it'll still be the same. Still be the same, but more specific. Okay, this is Fairy Tale, episode 110 review. Okay, basically what happened in this chapter was we get the conclusion. We already found out the conclusion of the Lucy thing with Natsu and that guy. They're fighting. Okay. This episode is basically what happens is in the beginning of it we have Natsu and Lucy and they're getting out of that situation they were in. Natsu's getting out of the situation they were in. He gets out of the rock. And Lucy raises her leg, and he's like, "Why are you raising your leg for?" Again, they're happy with doing that doll thing. But this episode really is about, let's see, 4 people. That's what it's really about. It's really about 4 people. During the episode, and that situation with Natsu was coming to a close, they get out of that situation. Then we get into the situation that's on the ships. Well, actually, before that, you get Juvia and Urza, and they're fighting Meredy. And you have Altair carrying Zareth. And then Grace sees her, and he realizes, Yue, but it's not her. You get the gist of that. But basically, on the ships, but before that, the ships, this conversation between Hades and Blue Note. And you already see his power. He doesn't, it's amazing. All he does is this, he holds his hand on the table, the ship starts to sink. So you can already see what his power is, it's gravity. And, you see that, the whole story, and he says, oh, maybe I should join the fighting, and Hades is like, no, you're staying here. And we go from there to the ships with the guy who's pretending to be messed, and the council, and they are saying, oh, we have to call in. This guy's saying we gotta call in. They call him a different name. It's not his real name's not Mess. It's Dalbert. So anyway, Dalbert, he transports back on the island with the communicator, Krima. And at that time, before he does that though, before you get him on the island, you see Lucy and Natsu and everybody else, and they're discussing what to do, blah, blah, blah. He shows up, and he tells everybody, oh, I'll transport all of you from Fairy Tale to the ships, and you can get out of here. And Natsu's like, no, I don't think so. And everybody agrees with him, and he's like, what are you talking about, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, and he's saying to him, Natsu says something really scary. He says to him, I don't care who it is. If it's, I don't care if it's Gilmore Hearts or the Council. Anyone who threatens my guild, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. Yeah, and then there's a confrontation with them. And then you see these dark clouds coming in. Crazy. And then we get the situation with who? Oh, like I said, Urza and Juvia against this one. And Meredy. And Meredy starts she tries to attack, and she starts calling Urza by saying, oh, you're number 4, and Juvia's number 13. Number 3 is Gildarts. Number 2 is Makarov, but she says, oh, he was beaten. And number 1, and she says, oh, who's number 1? And she says, Gray Fullbuster. And she basically, and I didn't know this because I didn't read the manga. I read when they were fighting Hades. I didn't read before that. So she says, oh, because that he caused Altair pain, killing her mother. Her mother is Yue, Gray's master. Go figure, man. Go figure. It was a pretty interesting turn of events. And that's when, holy shit. This is probably going to be, I think this is going to be on one of the Days of Fairy Tale. 12 Days of Fairy Tale. This moment, it's going to be on one of them. I don't know which one though. Probably number 5. Number 5. And all of a sudden, Meredith starts going to attack Urza. It's blocked by Juvia. And Juvia is sick. She's like fucking like, I'm gonna cut your throat, bitch. That's what basically she was illustrating. I'm gonna cut your throat, basically. And then she has this huge fight with Meredith, and she tells Urza, you can go and, see what everyone else is doing and help. So basically, the gist of it was that Juvia is fighting for love, and Meredith is fighting for hate. Because Altier's mother is Yurei, and that's Grey's master. And now she has it's so stupid, she has the intention of saying that, oh, Grey was responsible. He wasn't responsible. You don't start with the Deliora, but, Anyway, they continue the fight, and what she does is, she's really getting knocked the shit out of Meredith. She's getting her ass handed to her. But eventually she does this lost magic where she tells Juvia to think about Grey. And then she does this link magic where she links Juvia's arm to this big band that goes on, and goes to Grey. And basically what happens is, every time Juvia gets attacked by her, Grey will feel the pain that she felt. Somebody's like, oh, Juvia, But, and it doesn't stop her, though. Juvia's still kicking her ass. And then that's when, what's her face? Meredith. She pulls out the big guns. She does a 3-way link. So basically now, every time Juvia attacks her, she'll feel the pain, and Grey will feel the pain. So this keeps going on. So now this is the end of Grey. They were basically saying. Also, what happened in this episode, you have this thing with Kana. Also, Kana's going there to the. You have this thing between these two guys, and the guy who fought Mary Jane said, you shouldn't tell this other guy, you should not underestimate Fairy Tail. And saying that's not the magic, but the conviction of their blade. Yeah, that was a bit on that. So the next episode's going to be kind of, this was a good episode. I loved Juvia. She was, holy shit, she's out for blood. She was out for blood. But yeah, this was a good episode. Good episode. 110. Fairy Tail. I'm looking for the Hades one. I can't wait for that fight on the boat, on the ship. Oh man, that's going to be so cool. I mean, some of you didn't like it, but I'm looking forward to it. But, yeah. Very good episode. No chapter. Where's the chapter? Is it coming out? I mean, I'm wondering because there was no word. I mean, so what do you guys think about that? I mean, this was I'm doing the episode review now. 110 review of Fairy Tail. It was very good, like I just said. I'm not going to really give it a point system. I give it a 4 out of 5. Somebody did a comment on Fate Zero. He says he gave it a 5 out of 5. And now that I think about it, yeah, it actually does. Because he was saying, and he just says, oh, I was wrong. And kind of weird that he was saying that. But thanks for the comment, man. That was a good comment to me. I like when people disagree with me a little bit. Just coming out and saying, it was better. I was grading it down, and you saying it was better. And it's better to say it, for someone to say it that way, than me saying, oh, it was super awesome, and you say, no, it sucked. But anyway, yeah, just comment for comments below. Tell me what you think about this video with the review of 110. But I want to know, where's the Fairy Tail chapter? I'm just curious, because it didn't come out this week. Is it going to come out today, Sunday? Just wondering. Because it just seems like it's not going to. But who knows? We'll see. Okay, this has been Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Oh, wait. After this, today's Fairy Tail. Gotta do it. Okay? See you guys later.